Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am Mad Cap, and there's another video on Raid Shadow. I gotta lean up for this because this, my friends, is a 1+1 event, and you bet your bottom mistletoe that I am pulling for this event. And with me, as always, my muse. I don't know if you can see my finger, I'm pointing that way. My muse, the love of my life, my Mrs. Capper. Welcome back to the channel. How are you doing tonight?
I'm great. I'm holly and jolly.
She's holly and jolly.
Yes.
You said you weren't going to tell them your our little role play name, but now that it's out, Holly,
and that's jolly.
and I'm jolly. Ho ho ho. Okay, so here's the deal. First of all, I'm my mistake. I forgot to fix the audio again, but this time I caught it in time. The audio's good. We've got separate channels now anyway, so I can fix it in post. But here's the deal. We were talking about how do you like the festive atmosphere of Watcher of Realms?
I love it. I am like, I feel invited in. I want to party. I want to have some beer with the dwarves and wrap some packages and hang out with the dragon and the lights and the fireworks. I'm there. I'm down. Party of two.
She's in. There you go. Well done. Very festive, very good. But this is what we're here for today. We're here to get the 1+1. For those of you who don't know what that means there is an opportunity here when we go to the summons, and there are 3 different opportunities. There's Crazy Invocation of Spirits. That is a 2x chance to pull a legendary champion from the basic shard. I don't know what they call these shards. They're rare shards or rare crystals. Then there's the Crazy Divine Summoning, which is a 2x chance to pull a legendary from the what we call legendary crystals, I guess. But there's also the Surprise Invocation of Spirits, where there is no up. So it's not 2x, it's regular times, just 0.5% of a chance, or we'll break that down in a second. But if you pull a legendary, you're guaranteed a second legendary. See, there's 2 there. So that's sort of an extra legendary hero. So that's what's going on for all of you, and of course for you, babe. Here's the deal. I'm maybe 20 past pity, so we might have to pull a couple hundred. I have 151 here, plus I have some reserve. I'm hoping to get lucky and go early, though we don't expect it. We just expect to pull until we get. If I'm lucky and go early, that's good, because next weekend there's a guaranteed champion, and I'm going to want to pull for that as well. But let's just take a look here. You see the drop rates of the Lord. These are the legendary lords in the game. Tordor, King Hearts, Arachia, which we picked, if you remember, we pulled that recently.
Yeah.
Morrigan, Twin Fiend, Venoma is probably my most wanted of the lords. Ajax, who's not a lord per se, but he's a doppelganger, I call him, because he can actually benefit from any lord's aura. Doesn't matter which one. I'm kind of curious if there's 2 lords. I guess you just pick which side. But so he's really cool. Plus Leia. Leia's actually a really good healer, I believe. But the only thing I don't have an epic or legendary of is the esoteric, which is Venoma. So Venoma's probably my most wanted from a practical standpoint. Ajax is the cool dragon, so that's the most wanted because he's cool. Twin Fiend is probably the most impactful of those. So really, that's what I want as a legendary. Obviously, 0.04 rates. Pretty small.
Big odds, high odds.
But we're hoping. The next group is just the regular legendaries. Now, I don't gift horses and mouths and all that stuff, which, by the way, means, I guess, if someone's giving you a horse for free, you're not supposed to check it out to see if it's a good horse, which I say, yeah, but what if it's a sickly horse that then gets your other horses sick? You want to know, so you should always look a gift horse in the mouth. But in this case, don't look a gift. I'll take any of these legendaries. But, of course, there's some I'd like to have over others. I would love to have a Brokir. I would love to have any dupe of my top ones, right? I'd love to have a Zealous, Calypso, Arrogance, Zillitude. There's a ton of great Hasut I would love to have. Elowin, absolutely. So there's a lot of champions here I don't have yet. Love to have them. I'll take a dupe. I'll take a non. We don't have any A5 legendaries, so that's good. And that's a 0.46.
Okay.
Next, we have the Epic Lords. The only one I need is Raiden, and he's also esoteric. That's why it's so important for the Lord, right? So we want that. And then, of course, just epics if we happen to get epics. But this isn't a 1+1 epic. This is a 1+1 legendary. Once again, the pity timer will activate after 200 consecutive summons, and then it'll increase by 5%. So 220 is the most you'll pull before getting a legendary. I don't know exactly what my pity is, but I do know that we pulled recently. So I do know that we're not. Now, when we pulled Arakia, and we also pulled your favorite, the Ardea. Those don't count in this pity because they're in a special ancient summoning thing. It's a totally different thing. So it's not those ones, but we did pull. Okay. I don't even remember what the last one was. To be honest with you, I can't even remember. It's pretty bad, I guess, but it was someone, and it was probably a dupe. But anyway, so that's what we want. We can take a crotch. Yeah, probably. We can take a quick look at the champions. We have good champions. We're not hurting here. We have Silas Vierna. We have, Komet, probably the best mage, probably the best champion in the game when you have the extra bonus that you get from having him on the team. We have a bunch. One of my favorite champions, Valeria. I'm using her in the arena right now, babe. And without using her ultimate, she's out damaging Silas in the arena. It's crazy. And there's our Arakia. One of the most underrated champions in the entire game, Aylin. Everyone tells me, oh, she's not as good as the other healers. That is a bold-faced lie. She is the linchpin to my my Gear Raid 2. She's amazing. She heals everyone within an area, not just one, so you're not worried about, oh my God, is she going to get to her? Is she going to get to her? No, they just heals them all.
Right.
And many more, right? So we have many more. We have a couple that we just started working on. Obviously we've paid our pity with we've had 3 Azors. We've had, where's the rest of the bad ones? We've had 3 Cratches. We've had a Kineza, who I actually want to try out, but not much later. And I don't even know where did the other bad one go? Don't tell me I actually put levels into her. Where's Shamir? Oh, right underneath. We've had 2 Shamirs. So we've paid our dues, but I don't care. Give me one of those. I'll take it. I'll take any of it. So are you ready? Are you giving me the good mojo? Are you sending me, one could say, good vibes?
I was just going to say I'm sending you good vibes.
That's good because
they're there.
They're we need them. Yeah, so this is this is the good vibes I'm sending. This is the premonition of gold, of landing a legendary. So here we go.
Like you're seeing it come into fruition.
Visualizing it. Tony Robbins, the absolute crap out of it. All right. You ready?
Let's do it.
All right, off the bat. There it is. No, just kidding. What do we got? We got an epic. We're starting off with an epic. We'll take epics. We don't mind. Naravis. Okay. Ooh. Navaris, I think. I'm going to be building him out fairly soon to do a video on him. So good timing to pull another one of him. Oh, another epic. So we're not paying any taxes yet. That's good. Scorch, Gluttony. Both dupes. There's a couple epics I still don't have in the game. So we could use some new epics.
Absolutely.
I couldn't tell you what they are, but I'm sure they're out there. Brienne, I think I have her A5. That's the first bad news.
Okay.
There's the rare tax. There's the rare tax. It's bound to happen.
It's inevitable. Taxes are always inevitable.
Death and taxes. And midget wrestling. You can't say that. Can't say that on YouTube, babe. I was just testing you. And you're laughing. You're not supposed to laugh. I don't think I have an A5 Laurel, so that's good. Brienne, I think, again, maybe I don't have her fully awakened yet. I can't remember.
I feel like you should at this point.
Well, she wasn't on that the big one where those was those on the 10X.
No, but you got quite a few.
Yeah. Tazira, not very good, but why not?
No.
We'll take it.
Okay.
We'll take it.
Come on.
All right, we got another epic. Hey, there's Raiden. There, that's
Right.
basically okay. We're done, guys. Thanks for coming. I appreciate. No, I'm just kidding. But that is Master Summoner. So that's let's check that. Let's check that achievement out because I believe
Pretty good.
that's getting all the lords.
Mm,
Might be. Oh, and we got my least favorite.
that's all right. Can we look at Raiden real quick? I'm just awfully curious.
Well, I'm gonna see what that achievement was for.
Oh, okay.
Oh, just perform 2 summons. I thought it was something special because it was on Raiden, but we got 2
Mm-hmm.
legendary summoning crystals.
That's awesome.
We might open those today.
Might.
Yeah. We might open those. That sounds fun. Okay,
All
let's
right.
take a look at Raiden. Raiden
Let's
is
take a
not
look.
particularly impactful in of himself
Okay.
that I'm aware of. Maybe he is. Maybe he isn't. Oop, where is he?
Marco. Raiden.
Raiden.
Marco.
Where'd you go, Raiden? Raiden. Right, there he is.
Okay.
So the deal is that he's a lord. So then,
Right.
so that's the deal. So he's got the Lord skill, basic attributes by 10%, but also reduces faction allies skill cost by 15%, which is good because
This
that
is
means
good,
they'll
yes.
just cast everything quicker, right?
Mhm.
The rest of his kit, after activated, summons thunder that deals AoE damage equal to 100% of attack every second for 5 seconds. That's not bad. That'd be good in faction. I'll probably build them out for faction unless we pull
Sure.
knock on wood, unless we also pull the big girl. Although now that we've pulled Raiden, I'd rather get one of the other factions. Just
Okay.
saying.
Yeah.
Magic attack 90% AoE damage, so enemies in range. So it's an AoE damage. That's pretty good. After killing the enemy, absorbs their soul to form a thunder spirit, stacking up to 1 times, and you can go up to 5 times. Damage increased by 3%, which each stack. Okay, well, I have no idea if it's any good. Every 10 seconds gains 1 thunder spirit. Each thunder spirit increases damage by 3%, stacking up to 5 times. Okay.
He almost vaguely, distantly, maybe looks a little bit like you.
I mean, people don't normally see the blue tattoos I have on my head, babe. But
I
yeah,
know.
no, that's
I know.
this was me
We
in my
covered that in a different video.
this was me in my late teens, all because
Your late
clearly,
teens, yes.
yeah, clearly I had those muscles.
Puberty. Wow.
I mean, I was, and I had hair back then, but whatever. It's close. It's close. All right. That's cool. That's good. But we were not done yet. We
Yeah.
still got 71. We still haven't landed our 1+1. So let's get this.
Let's do it.
Let's play. What I meant to say is let's pay a rare tax in honor of
Yes.
Raiden because
Yes,
that's
in honor of Raiden. Yes, and his blue tattoos.
and his blue tattoos. I'm getting those now, babe. I'll get him
Oh.
on. I'm gonna get him on the cruise.
Haze, I'm seeing painted woad on the side.
Yes. Woad painted, not painted woad.
Woad
Woad
painted.
painted.
Okay. Darn. It's so close.
Messed it up. She messed it. Like
It's all right.
it's another Scorch. I feel like Scorch is not awful. He's got a 2-tile attack, which is nice. AoE fire, multiple enemies. Doesn't say how many multiple enemies. Usually there's a limit. Increases attack by 20%, 30 by 50%. Increases attack in battle by 10, 12, 14, 16, 20%. So he's got a lot of attack scaling. I don't know. I'd be curious to see how he does, but
Mm-hmm.
some other day. Still no legendary, though we did get Raiden. So I mean, we'd already got our
I mean, there's a win. Yeah. For you. Where are you at?
ooh, a couple. Oh, that's new. I think no,
That's
I've
new?
had him. I've had him.
Oh,
I've had him before.
okay.
I
kinda cool.
feel like I used him for a fusion
Mm.
that he's no longer
Okay.
a part. I think he was part of the Abomination fusion. Chat, let me know if I'm right or wrong because I've already done that fusion. So
Oh,
rare tax.
yeah.
We're 21. We got 21 left, everybody. So we can. Oh, here it is.
wow.
Here it is. Here's the gold. Here's the gold. Give me the gold. Give me the gold.
Feel it.
There we go. What's the first one? What's the first
Come on.
one? No whammies.
Gold.
No whammies.
I haven't seen this. Have you seen this? I haven't seen this.
I think this is Valkyra, which she is awesome, and I really want her if that's who I think it is.
Oh my gosh, she looks amazing.
But maybe it's not Valkyra. Maybe it's
Who the arrow is shooting towards, right?
who is it Valkyra or is it it's
Something dependent.
it's a northerner? Is it the healer? I mean, it looks cool.
I mean, seriously. I love these little cutscene movie things.
I know they should do it for more. I wish they'd up the ante on these. I know that it's probably not cheap.
All right.
Yeah, that's Valkyria. There she
Oh,
is. That's a new one,
oh
babe.
my
That's a
gosh.
big pull. That's a big win.
That's amazing. Oh, she's so
And don't
cool.
forget, babe, we still get a second one.
We get a second one. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Yeah. They know what they're doing when they're making these champions.
Valkyria.
My gosh.
And she's also part of the new Arbiter faction, which is cool.
Ooh.
And here's the
And
extra. Ooh, that's actually not bad because I have
Who is
Allura.
it? Oh, okay.
But that's another Allura, which is always good. So there you go. There's our 1.1. We didn't have to dip
you
into
didn't
the.
have to dig into your yeah.
You know
Look
what?
at us.
You know what, babe? In celebration of that,
Ah,
let's open up these 5. We're gonna save these. We're gonna save the 11
Okay.
plus 6,200 for next weekend, which we'll be doing on the cruise. I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna make it work, but we're gonna make it work for you guys.
we're gonna find a way. Okay.
But let's do the design. It is a 2-up chance for these ones,
Come on.
and we got a legendary right away. It's raining gold. It's raining gold.
Seriously.
Hey, we got broke here. Oh my God. People are going to hate me. Streamer luck. I can see it in the chat.
Oh my gosh.
Streamer luck. Capper. What do they pay you?
Hashtag good mommies.
How dare you?
Yes.
I hate you. Oh, let's keep going.
Oh
No,
my gosh.
No, there's
that's
an
just
epic. There we
crazy.
go.
That's
Whew.
all right.
There was-
That's
They were gonna. I thought I was.
wild.
I thought I was in trouble if that was gonna be one as well.
Oh my goodness, that's too funny.
Oh, I can't believe I
I'm
got
so
broke
happy for
here.
You.
I got 3 new ones.
You got 3 new ones that were on your list. One of them
Yeah.
was
And another
yeah,
one.
like-
And another gold. Uh-oh. Please be Cratch at this point. Oh my God, another Allura. Oh,
so cool. Oh my goodness.
okay, that's 4 legendaries, babe.
Seriously. And you didn't even have to dip into
No.
red.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a. I am.
Ooh.
I
Are you excited?
I apologize to everyone. Oh, plus we got a few more gems there. I apologize to all of you for the. I know they're gonna say streamer race. They're gonna. I'm gonna hear it. Oh, that's good.
Are you gonna be able to like not say anything in stream tomorrow?
No, absolutely not. Oh, and we didn't have a +1 of her, so let's just. So we actually have. We get the excess crit rate is converted to an equal percentage of crit damage. So that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So I can put a crit rate ring on her, and who cares if it overcaps her? If it's a better ring, she just gets extra. That's a pretty good one. That's a pretty
Even
good
better.
ability.
Yeah. What's the next one?
And also, there's a champion by the name of Autumn. She's a rare champion,
Yes.
and what she does is she actually boosts your crit damage. However, her passive also boosts your crit rate, and I would assume that it would include this. Let me know in the comments down below if you know that. But if that is true, she gives 30% crit rate, which would be the equivalent of her giving 60% crit damage if I'm using Autumn with Allura. Let me know in the comments down below. We might have to test that. That is bonkers broken if that's the case. Plus 300 attack is nice. We do, by the way, we are saving this one. We're saving it. We were saving it for Twin Fiend, which we didn't get. Because a +1 Twin Fiend is apparently cracked. But here,
Did you notice? Sorry.
Go ahead.
I just noticed, like, when you do the awakening, they have like a quote of saying something that they.
I never
Have you
noticed
noticed
that.
that?
I've absolutely never noticed that. I probably should.
It's interesting. It gives you a little insight on who they are.
So,
That's not the quote, but
Awakening 3 crit hits triggered in the invisibility state will have a 50% chance to deal an additional 80% damage to 2 targets within 1.5 tiles. What? That is cracked for. If I get a third one of her at some point, that's Gear Raid 321 done, fixed, over. I've won the game. Holy crap! So there she is now, a +2. Don't hate the player, hate the game. I only have a 1 of him, so we got more. I won't do that on this stream for you guys. We'll just move on to the rest of them. The one we're looking for. Oh yeah, so Brienne was already 5, so that's all just dupe.
Okay.
But the 2, so we got a third one of that. That's good because I think
That's
her Awakening
nice.
3 is a big deal. Yeah, it's cost -1, so that's good. Okay. Okay. What's her awakening 5? Whatever. That's not a big deal. This is a big deal, so that's good. We awakened her to one
Well
more.
done.
You know what? I know what the best part is. We didn't pull Cratch. we,
For once.
we pulled Valkyria. Now Valkyria's
Oh my
skill set.
gosh.
Her ultimate increases damage by 40% for 20 seconds, consumes any shield the hero has at present, increasing attack range by 1, attack speed by 100, and damage by up to 100 based on the strength of the shield. So you pair her with Vortex, you pop Vortex's ultimate, which gives her this big-ass shield. She converts that shield into anger and fury and righteous justice is basically what it is.
So she's a tank.
Yeah. No, well, she's a fighter. But she's
Okay.
she's a ground target. She's a ground, like, you see her on the ground, but I'll show you in a second. She can hit multiple tiles, so it's really good for that as well. Deals 100% AoE damage to multiple enemies in range and inflicts vulnerability to magic damage on them. That's ridiculous. On a basic, inflicts vulnerability to magic is awesome. Increases the attack by 3% after every 17 seconds up to 8 times, and the effect lasts permanently. And you can get the increase and the interval changed with books. She's such a good champion. Immediately revives one allied unit. It's the only revive I know. Is there another revive in the game? Let me know. This is, as far as I know, the only revive I know of in the game. Immediately revives one allied unit in range and restores 50% HP for them. This effect can only be triggered once per deployment and does not revive the hero herself. And then it can increase the amount of HP to obviously 100%. Which, I mean, you're fighting... I mean, I'm already past Artifact Material 18, but say I'm fighting somewhere where I can't quite live. Some of the last bits of campaign that I've been playing today, they hit pretty hard. Where's the one that I just get absolutely destroyed? I think is in where am I? Expert 8, the last kind of campaign of Expert. The boss can one shot one of my tanks. Well, not anymore because that one comes
Not
back to
now.
life. So the kind
Yeah.
of neat opportunities there, and then reduces arena cost by 5. She's a really good arena hero in many of the different ones. So absolutely, and she's got great abs. Very very good abs. So she's really good. She can probably help me with my abs. So
Yes.
it's also good. Brokir, who I've always wanted because he's like one of the few tanks that also I believe does that. Like he can tank and do damage. So his ultimate gains freeze and a shield equal to 80% of the max HP. Oh no, I remember. Okay, this guy. So his ultimate has a freeze and a shield equal to 80% during the effect. The freeze will disappear with the shield. So you see, he basically he's like, oh, this guy's coming up. I'm just gonna freeze. And then he doesn't take any damage. Yeah, he takes 0 damage. His shield is 50%, and he just doesn't take damage at time. For a tank, who cares? That's what you want him to do, right? Basic attack is never important. Receiving damage has a 10% chance to inflict freeze on 2 enemies in range. So he can sit there as a tank, and someone hits him, and he just goes, "No, I don't like that. I'm going to freeze you." If the hero has freeze, so if this is during the ultimate, the chance is increased by 20% to 30% to up to 32, 33, 35%. And then finally, another passive. When receiving fatal damage for the first time, the hero gains freeze and becomes immune to all damage for 8 seconds. So much like many of the other top tanks, if you think of Baron can take a fatal hit and still stay alive. Valeria can take a fatal hit and still stay alive as a fighter, as can I keep calling him Leorius, but Regulus.
Yes.
He can take a fatal hit and stay alive. Gives you a chance to heal them back up and keep him in the fight. So very strong defensive player, stalwart. He'll probably will replace Regulus
Wow.
or Olag, depending on what I'm trying to do. I got to see, because frankly, I mean, Olag he's might be the best tank in the game overall, but he doesn't have that kind of extra. He has the shield passive. So I don't know. We'll see. Let me know in the comments down below. You've got Regulus, I've got Brokir, I've got Olag. Which is the one? Which is the good one? Which is the one that I should keep? Which two should I? If I have to use two in a battle, which two should I use? I guess that's the best way to put it.
Would you rather?
Would you rather? So there we go. 70 legendaries pulled. Well, I thought, what was the other one? We pulled 4, right? Or do we pull 3 and I'm losing my mind?
I thought we pulled 3.
We pulled 3, right? Because one was the dupe. Right. So there we go. Oh, yeah. Yeah, 2 dupes. We pulled 4. We pulled 2 Aloras.
2 Aloras.
2 Aloras, a Brocure, and a... Well, there you go, everybody. That's it for the video. Please don't hate me. It's not streamer rates, it's streamer luck. You saw I have +2s and 1s of Shamirs and Cratches. I've paid dues as well. But there we go. Absolutely hyped. We can go over to events. So this should finish our spiritual altar. Actually, it did not finish our spiritual altar.
Ooh.
That's crazy. But we did get the that's all I needed. I'm not going to keep pushing it because I don't need to. That's a really good prize, but we need to pull next weekend too. So we're just going to take that. Oh, look at all that legendary dust and epic dust and all that stuff I love. Okay. That's thank you very much. Hey Plarium, do you want to? This is how you do event by giving me stuff I want while I'm pulling shards, and I might buy some. Anyway, enough of that. Thank you for watching. Love.
Oh, I have one thing.
Oh yeah. Oh, one thing.
Just real quick, I'm just hoping to give a little shout out to all the people out there for a like and subscribe. I think you're pretty darn close to 500 subs. So
Yes.
if we get some help just getting over that little hump, that would be wonderful. Thank you for an early Merry Christmas.
Your Christmas gift to me could be subscribing, hitting the thumbs up, and hitting the notification. What the notification does is it's free, and it notify all, and then it sends out every time I make a video. It just tells you, hey, he made a video. You don't have to click it. You don't have to watch it, but it tells you when I put one. But what it does to the algorithm is it lets YouTube know that I'm important is basically what it does.
Yeah.
So you can help me that way. I would absolutely thank you for that shout out. Thank you all for your support though thus far. It's been awesome. Thank you, Love, for continuing to give me the great luck. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And most importantly, be kind, be safe, be good, because we're just like Santa's gonna be here like in like a week. He's a week. He's going to be here. It's the 16th, 9 days, 25th. Well, I guess 24th at night. Depends on how you look at it. He's going to be here. And I talked to him the other day, and he was like, he goes, I've really lowered my standard on the naughty nice list. And he said, you know, and it's still pretty rough. So just be nice. You got a few days left to be good. You guys can do it. You can add points if you're on the naughty list, but you're close. You still have time. Maybe go do a good deed, like liking, subscribing, and notifying, and maybe you'll get onto the nice list. Unless you want to be on the naughty list, but that's a different story for OnlyFans. All right. Thank you for watching. Please be kind, be safe, and we'll see you in the next video.